Siapa sangka, di saat dunia semakin bising dengan konflik, masih ada sebuah negara kecil di Asia Tenggara yang memilih untuk berbicara dengan bahasa tenang. Bukan dengan ancaman, bukan dengan kekerasan, tetapi dengan kebijaksanaan, prinsip, dan marwah. Malaysia, di bawah kepimpinan Perdana Menteri, Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, Malaysia tidak mencari publicity, tetapi memilih untuk menjadi jambatan. Jambatan antara perbezaan, jambatan antara ketegangan, jambatan antara dua negara yang pernah berhadapan dengan konflik, Thailand dan Cambodia. Ketika dunia lain memilih untuk mengeraskan suara, Malaysia memilih untuk mendengar. Ketika ada yang memihak demi kepentingan sendiri, Malaysia berdiri di tengah, adil, neutral dan dihormati. Inilah bentuk kepimpinan yang semakin jarang kita lihat. Tenang tetapi tegas, lembut tetapi tidak lemah. Pendekatan diplomasi ini tidak hanya mendapat pengiktirafan di rantau ini. Arjen Gironi, ia turut menarik perhatian dunia, termasuk tokoh antarabangsa seperti Donald Trump, yang memuji keberanian dan pendirian Malaysia dalam mengemudi isu-isu sensitif global. Dunia mula sedar, Malaysia bukan lagi sekadar negara yang mengikut arus. Malaysia kini mampu bercakap dengan semua pihak, timur dan barat, negara besar dan negara membangun. Suara Malaysia semakin didengar kerana ia datang dari prinsip, bukan kepentingan sempit. Anwar Ibrahim membawa wajah baharu diplomasi Malaysia, berani menyuarakan kebenaran, tegas mempertahankan keadilan, dan konsisten memperjuangkan keamanan. Inilah Malaysia yang mungkin tidak kita sedari, tidak riuh, tidak angkuh, tetapi cukup kuat untuk mempengaruhi dunia. Persoalannya sekarang bukan lagi siapa Malaysia di mata dunia, tetapi sejauh mana dunia bersedia mendengar suara Malaysia yang semakin lantang membawa makna damai.
Perang Thailand dan Kamboja, apa kaitan dengan...
President, do you believe that China played a role at all in establishing peace between Cambodia and Thailand in their recent conflict? Did China help in that process?
Well, they weren't involved. They were.
Will you still sign over presiding?
Malaysia was involved, actually. So Malaysia helped us. One of the reasons I'm going to Malaysia is they were very much involved in the whole thing, Thailand and all that. I told the leader of Malaysia, who's a very good man, I said, I think I owe you a trip. That's why we're stopping in Malaysia for that reason. Malaysia was very much involved.
Kebijaksanaan diplomatik Perdana Menteri Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim sekali lagi menyerlah di pentas Serantau. Dalam insiden yang mencetus ketegangan antara Thailand dan Kemboja baru-baru ini, tindakan pantas Anwar menghubungi kedua-dua pemimpin negara berkenaan berjaya menenangkan keadaan dan mengelakkan konflik berlanjutan. Usaha ini bukan sahaja mengangkat nama Malaysia sebagai pendamai, malah memperkukuh semangat ASEAN sebagai sebuah keluarga yang menyelesaikan isu dalaman melalui rundingan dan persefahaman. Anwar membuktikan bahawa diplomasi bijaksana mampu menjadi perisai utama dalam mengekalkan kestabilan serantau.
Antara perkara yang disebut pertamanya oleh Presiden Donald Trump apa dia? Dia kata Prime Minister Anwar fantastic work. Dia guna istilah fantastik 3 kali. Iaitu kerana kejayaan kita membawa negara Thailand dan Cambodia berpakat untuk menyelesaikan dan mencapai gencatan senjata, keamanan yang sukar diperoleh di mana-mana tempat lain. Ya. Percobaan pertama kurang berjaya. Presiden Trump telefon, negara China cuba, ada kejayaan sedikit. Maka Malaysia, Kementerian Luar, tentera, Parlimen Angkatan Tentera, semua berusaha setuju Perdana Menteri Thailand dan Perdana Menteri Cambodia datang, dan dalam tempoh 2 jam setengah alhamdulillah tercapai persetujuan. Nama Malaysia harum di dunia. Dari Washington ke London ke Bonn, ASEAN orang bicara tentang kejayaan negara Malaysia untuk mempersatukan ASEAN dan mencapai perdamaian dan kemajuan untuk semua. Hampir tiap hari masih berhubung. Malam tadi masih lagi dengan Perdana Menteri, termasuk Perdana Menteri Hun Manet Cambodia. Saya tanya banyak keadaan, dia kata thank you very much Prime Minister, no more fighting. Tetapi dia minta kita tolong. Saya kata apa? Menteri Pertahanan Thailand, Menteri Pertahanan Cambodia nak datang berunding di Kuala Lumpur mulai hari Isnin ini untuk catat beberapa, mencerahkan beberapa secara terperinci keamanan di Cambodia dengan Thailand. Di mana mesyuaratnya? Di Kuala Lumpur. Siapa yang selaraskan? Malaysia. Dan ini kemajuan kita. Kalau negara ini porak-poranda, hari-hari ada tuntutan dan pergaduhan, siapa yang nak datang? Jadi ini yang saya mau tekankan. Jadi Presiden Trump dia mula dengan itu. Thank you Prime Minister Anwar, a fantastic job bringing both Prime Ministers together and securing a lasting peace. Saya tentulah cara mutawaduk, terima kasih kepada beliau, terima kasih kepada China, terima kasih kepada ASEAN. Tapi jangan lupa, terima kasih kepada jentera kita, pentadbiran kita, kementerian luar kita, tentera kita yang bekerja menjayakan usul ini. Jadi insyaAllah hari Isnin kita sambung untuk 2-3 hari untuk tetapkan cara terperinci. Saudara, saya bangga sebagai anak Malaysia kerana Malaysia dipercayai rakan-rakan kita. Prime Minister Hun Manet and Acting Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayachai have expressed their positions and willingness to immediate ceasefire and return to normalcy. The United States President Donald J. Trump has been in contact with the leaders of both countries, urging the leaders to find peaceful resolution to the conflict. The Chinese side have kept close contact with Cambodia, Thailand and Malaysia and relevant countries to actively promote dialogue, ceasefire and restoring peace. The presence and collaboration of all parties underscore a shared commitment to peace, dialogue and regional stability. Both Cambodia and Thailand reached a common understanding as follows. 1. An immediate and unconditional ceasefire with effect from 24 hours local time, midnight on 28th July 2025, tonight. This is a vital first step towards a de-escalation and the restoration of peace and security. Second, to convene an informal meeting of regional commanders, Regional Military 1 and 2 on the Thai side, and Regional Military 4 and 5 on the Cambodian side at 7 hours on 29th July 2025, which means tomorrow morning at 7. And followed by meeting with defense attaches led by the chair of ASEAN, if both sides are agreeable. And 3, to convene a meeting of the General Border Committee, GBC, on 4th August 2025 to be hosted by Cambodia. As the current chair of ASEAN, Malaysia stands ready to coordinate and observe a team to verify and ensure its implementation. Malaysia will also consult with fellow ASEAN member states to participate in the observation effort, reflecting a regional commitment to supporting peace on the ground. Both sides also agreed to resume direct communications between both prime ministers, foreign ministers, and defense ministers. The foreign ministers and defense ministers of Malaysia, Cambodia, and Thailand have been instructed to develop a detailed mechanism for the implementation, verification, and reporting of the ceasefire. This mechanism will serve as a foundation for sustained peace and accountability. The meeting reaffirms the shared resolve of Malaysia, Cambodia, and Thailand to uphold the principles of international law, peaceful coexistence and multilateral cooperation in the pursuit of a just and lasting resolution to the situation.
It's a nice, slow afternoon. Nothing's too slow around here. I think we just did a very good job with Thailand and Cambodia. We had them stopped, and I've been saying I stopped 8 wars, but they started shooting at each other 2 days ago. It wasn't good. And we got it, I think, straightened out today. So Thailand and Cambodia is in good shape. So we get a lot done. 8 wars. Nobody's ever stopped 8 wars. We have 1 more to go. The easiest one, I thought, would be a country that...
Bila pembangkang sibuk jerit, turun Anwar sibuk nak cari siapa tu Safwan. Perdana Menteri kita Anwar Ibrahim berjaya cipta sejarah untuk Malaysia. Berjaya jadi orang tengah selesaikan konflik antara Thailand dengan Cambodia. Dua-dua negara setuju untuk hentikan pergaduhan sempadan serta-merta dan tanpa syarat. Malaysia tunjuk kita mampu jadi pendamai yang dipercayai. Guna rundingan bukan kekerasan. Diplomasi bukan provokasi. Ini bukan sekadar politik. Ini soal nyawa manusia. Dengan gencatan senjata ni, ramai penduduk awam yang sebelum ni hidup dalam ketakutan, terpaksa lari dari rumah sendiri. Kini ada harapan untuk hidup dengan lebih selamat. Malaysia tak tutup mata. Kita bertindak atas nama kemanusiaan. Itulah beza antara buat kerja dan buat bising. Yang satu sibuk cari publicity, yang satu sibuk jaga keamanan serantau. Kenapa benda ni penting? Sebab bila dua negara jiran bergolak, ia bukan saja ancaman kepada mereka, tapi boleh jejaskan seluruh rantau ASEAN. Ekonomi boleh terkesan, pelabur boleh tarik diri, kestabilan boleh runtuh. Tapi Malaysia di bawah kerajaan Madani berjaya kekal ASEAN sebagai kawasan yang aman dan stabil. Kita bukan negara besar, tapi kita buktikan suara kita didengar, peranan kita dihormati. Dunia pandang Malaysia semula, dan semua ni bukan datang dari slogan, tapi dari usaha yang konsisten. Jadi, bila orang tanya apa kaitan dengan kita, jawapannya jelas. Bila negara kita dihormati, rakyat dapat manfaat. Bila rantau kita aman, ekonomi lebih yakin, pelaburan masuk, peluang kerja bertambah. Ini bukan cerita dua negara saja. Ini tentang masa depan kita juga. Dan hari ini, Anwar selaku pengerusi ASEAN buktikan Malaysia relevan dan kerajaan Madani memang bekerja. Malaysia bermaruah dan Amoy memang bangga jadi anak Malaysia. Amoy sayang Malaysia.
I thank you very much for that. Excellencies, I applaud Malaysia's role in facilitating a ceasefire between Cambodia and Thailand, pointing the way to a peaceful settlement of the dispute.
Dua negara jiran kita tengah teruk berperang. Trump jerit dari jauh, "Stop fighting now." Tapi tak ada siapa peduli. Amerika dulu power. Tapi bila call Thailand and Cambodia, jerit sakan, ugut macam-macam, dua-dua masih balun macam biasa. Masuk PMX, tak paksa, tak marah, ajak dua-dua datang Putrajaya, sembang elok-elok, lepas runding, boom, gencatan senjata. Yang jerit, tak dilayan. Yang tenang, semua ikut. Malaysia tak besar, tapi bila hati kita besar, dunia pun belajar untuk dengar. Terima kasih PMX. Mary Sasha, korang care.
Including Malaysia will be deployed to make sure that the peace prevails and endures, and I have no doubt that it will. We have another situation like that right now in the Middle East, and Gaza, you might have read a little bit about Gaza, and that's another one we're very proud of. But we have a lot of people watching that. A lot of people. I think this is a much different kind of a thing. The two countries are getting along really well. Today, alongside this peace treaty, we also are signing a major trade deal with Cambodia and a very important critical minerals agreement with Thailand. The United States will have a robust commerce and cooperation transactions, lots of them, with both nations as long as they live in peace. And I really feel that when we make deals, we see two countries that we do a lot of business with. We do a lot of business with both of them. We have to use that business to make sure they don't get into wars. But this is going to be a very long peace. So as you know, this is one of 8 wars that my administration has ended in just 8 months. We're averaging one a month. There is only one left. Although I heard that Pakistan and Afghanistan have started up, but I'll get that solved very quickly. I know them both, and the Pakistan, the Field Marshal and the Prime Minister are great people. and I have no doubt we're going to get that done quickly. That one started up a few days ago. And I just feel it's something I can do. I do it nicely. I don't need to do it, I guess, but if I can take time and save millions of lives, that's really a great thing. I can't think of anything better to do. But the 8 wars that my administration has ended in just 8 months, there's never been anything like that. Never. There never will be either. I can't think of any president that ever solved one war. I don't think anybody. They start wars, they don't solve them. So nothing like this has been done in history, and it's an honor to be involved. On behalf of the United States, I'm proud to help settle this conflict and really develop good friendships, including people that work with each team. Look at these very distinguished people, except for my people. My people are much less distinguished, but they're very good. But look, my people understand the joke. But look at these very distinguished people, and I've gotten to know them. I want to thank Marco Rubio for being here. He was great. You always help. He's born for this job. He really was. He was born for this job. Secretary of State Jameson, thank you very much for all you did on helping too. He's the foremost expert on trade, and we're going to be doing another couple of stops where we'll be talking about no war, just pure trade. We'll be talking to President Xi in a day. We'll be stopping at Japan. We'll be stopping at South Korea, and we'll be doing some other things, but they're more related to trade. But on behalf of the United States, I'm proud to help settle this conflict and forge a future for the region where proud independent nations can prosper and thrive, safety, security, and peace. It's an amazing thing that's happened to the United States because a year and a half ago, we were a dead country. We were actually a dead country, and now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And when I called you, we were in the process of becoming hot. It's actually quite a while right now, but we were sort of on our way, and we had won the election big in a massive amount. And so I was respected when I called you, and it was a little bit easier. I think it's easier when you respect somebody than if you don't respect somebody. If you don't respect somebody, it never happens. But I won't forget that day because it was one of the first wars that I got involved in, and I love doing it. It's like, I shouldn't say it's a hobby because it's so much more serious than a hobby, but it's something that I'm good at, and it's something I love to do. The United Nations should be doing this, but they don't do it. They don't do it. They turned off my teleprompter when I made a speech. I had to make a speech without a teleprompter. They're good at that. The escalator wasn't working too well. It came to a complete halt. But, the United Nations has such great potential. I wish they could do it. They didn't get involved with us at all. We just did the deal and reported the deal, and everybody was sort of amazed that we got it done so quickly and so nicely. But now I'd like to ask Prime Minister Anwar to say a few words, and then we'll hear from Prime Minister Hun Manet and Prime Minister Newton. And these are, I just have to say it for our last time, these are incredible men. The way they came together, the way they worked so hard, and we worked long hours. It was not long days because the days were few in number, but the hours were very long and very intense. There was a lot of intensity going on because there was a lot of shooting happening while we were talking. That brings it to a new level. And the 3 men sitting there should really be credited with having done just an incredible job for humanity. Thank you all very much. It's an honor to have worked with you. Appreciate it. Please.